Okay, we're ready. Okay. All right. So happy Monday. I'm excited to see you guys. And I am excited to go over this with you guys because it is amazing what this company always has to offer us and the good that they do for us. So, anyways, before we get started, I want you guys to shout yourself out for September. What are you proud of? I don't care if it's a rank, your leaders retreat credits, like if you help someone, like shout yourself out for the work that you did in September. I want this chat to like blow up with what you're proud of. I'm gonna clean my camera off because I feel blurry. There we go. That's much better. Much clearer. Now y'all can see my greasy hair even better. I was like, I ain't washing it tonight. Okay, let me see. All right. Oh my goodness. More lives and bold reach outs. Maintain points, bolder messages. Sent over 150 messages. Helped my girl Annie re-rank silver. Had the highest points I've had in months. Dewana sent over 200. I just call her mama. That's what I just call her. This is awesome. What else y'all got? I know Sierra's on here. Sierra went what? Senior silver? Let's see. So exciting, guys. Ashley is on here. Ashley Rhodes, she went gold. She said, I finally went gold. Let's see. And then I had Amanda. I don't see her on here yet. She had her highest points
4 days a week.
Yeah.
And then I had Amy under her who went fast start silver and almost senior silver. She was at like 30 some points in 1 month of sharing. How awesome is that? Let's see. Lindy signed 2, finally got back in a more positive work mindset and back to working. Heidi helped 3. Lindsay got bold and signed 1, has a ton of conversations, business reach outs. Guys, this is amazing. You should really be proud of yourself. And I really hope that you feel good about the work that you did in September, whether you like accomplished everything that you wanted to do or not, because that's really the whole goal is just to keep going, right? Not to give up and to be proud of the work that you did do, because it's not always going to be perfect. Because if we always hit our goal every single month, that would be pretty boring, I have to say. Okay. So, Genevieve in our Diamond Sprint teaches us last 3, first 3. Okay. And so today is the 2nd. So you still have 1 more day. And she says to continue the momentum from the last 3 days in the month to the beginning first 3 days of the month. Okay. So she's saying to work the first 3 days of the month, just like it's the last 3 days. So who can show up tomorrow with the momentum that it's like the last day of the month? Who can do that? Can you all do that? Can you like flip a switch in your brain and just be like, tomorrow is like the last day for me to like kick it in high gear. So like start the month strong tomorrow. If you haven't done it, yeah, go.
Can I just interrupt really quick? I have this one thought and I won't interrupt anymore. So I started really ramping up towards the end of the month. I think because we were like in Hawaii and all these things. And I'm like, I told my mom, I'm like, why did I wait until the end of the month to start sending 100 and some messages? Like, that is crazy. Why did I not do this on October 2nd? Why did I not do this on October 3rd? Right. And so I like this
September.
Right. September. And so like, I just want to encourage you, like she and I, like we are working, like it is the end of the month right now. Like it is, because I have big goals, because here's the thing. If you expect to, and I was telling myself this, like if you expect to message 150 people and sign 3 people up in 2 days, like, I don't know, like, I just feel like you've got to nourish those relationships as the month goes on. Right. And so I got a lot of good conversations from those messages, and I'm like, okay, here is my goal. I'm breaking all those people down. I have them written in a notebook. I'm breaking them all down and connecting with like 20 of them each week and like really connecting with just 20 people in 7 days. Like that is so doable. And so just think about like where you could be if you worked as hard as you did on the last few days of the month. Like just do it. Just set your butt down and just do it. And I'm telling you, once you get in the groove of just doing it,
Doesn't take that long. To
yeah,
send
it's
all
gonna
those
go. So
messages
anyways,
anyway.
go ahead. Sorry. Just had to like, I was like, yes, why did I do that?
Yeah, it's perfect because too, and we think about it like we talk about planting all these seeds at the end of the month. Like, what if we did that at the beginning of the month? Like, what if we just like switch the whole perspective? So anyway, all right. So I also want to start your month out strong, and we need volunteers. So we need volunteers to do Monday night lives in RiseCo. So I need, what is there? 3 more Mondays? I don't even know where my phone is. 3 more Mondays. So I need volunteers to do a quick, like 5-6 minute video, just going over, getting started, going over detox, drinking their water, talking with their sponsor, like all of those things. Okay. So we have 4 more Mondays. Okay. So thank you, Allison. Is that Allison Edmonds or Allison Hosfield? Do we know which? Allison Edmonds. And then, okay. Thank you, Allison. All right. So Allison and Candace says she'll do the 16th. Okay. All right. I'll go back and write these down too. Okay. All right. Also, we have 4, I guess that would be 5. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 events, 4 weeks of Thursdays. Rooted in health. It's super simple. Andrea sends you the note and you just go in and schedule everything into Rooted in Health. So who would be willing to do that? Any takers for the Rooted in Health events? It's really super simple. Donna, thank you. It literally, like, you can ask Allison. I don't think it takes but like maybe 15 or 20 minutes to get the whole thing like scheduled. Sam, thank you. Ashley, thank you. And we're helpful. I promise. We just don't throw you to the wolves. Like, we'll make sure that you get it done correctly. Okay. So I think I need 1 more Monday Night Live and 1 more event. So you all just think and pray on that for volunteering. Okay. First thing I want to talk about for real this evening is goal setting. And so I want you to drop your October point goal into the chat. It's just, what point goal would you love to see? Thank you, Heidi, in your back office this month. Look at all these point goals. I just love it. Okay. So now I want you to just kind of like literally like close your eyes for a second, and that number that you wrote down, I want you to double it. So close your eyes, think of that number, and see it doubled. What do you feel? What do you see? What would that do for your family and your business? Okay. I want you to think about that. I want you to write that down if you can. If you have a pen and notebook, or open the phone, your notes, whatever. I'm looking at a bunch of black squares. It's real fun. So tell me what does that look like? What would that do doubled for you? If you're making $400 a month right now and doubled, you could be making close to $1,000 a month. What would $1,000 do for you this month? Like butterflies, excitement. Exactly. Yeah. Student loans started back. They sure did. Got that email too. Yeah. Tearing up. Exactly. 1,000 Point Club. That's huge. That's exciting, right? I've been doing dishwasher already. Yes. Okay. This is what I want you guys to continue to think about with your business. What if you could just double it? What if it just took one person to change it all for your business? So, I want you to also tell me, what are your leaders retreat credits? Drop those here because I know you all worked last month. You all earned double credits. Okay. Tell me your leaders retreat credits. I don't care if it's 30. Sam's at 595, 380, 240, 390, 230, 486, 350, 110. Guys, look at that. That to me is amazing that you all just accomplished that. Okay. Now, what if your business doubled? Look at your leaders retreat credits. They would probably close to triple if your business doubled, right? You'd probably be more than on your way to Punta Cana. So, who is on your team right now who you can really focus on? Who's on your team that you can really love on? Who maybe isn't on your team yet, who you need to love on and pour into, that you see on your team in the next 90 days? Think of that person. And that's the person who I want you to be posting to. Not your mom, not your cousins, not your best friends who aren't buying the products. I want you posting to the person who you want on your team doing this business with you. That's the person you need to be posting to. So think about that. Write your goals down. Okay. I want you to really be writing stuff down on pen and paper because that's where that connection happens. So write that person down who comes to mind. Who's the person who you need to love on and connect with? Who's the person that you want on your team? And then I want you to jot down like 3 characteristics of this person. What do you think about when you think of this person? And write those characteristics down. What do you love about that person? Why would they be really, really good at this business? Why would they be so good to work with on your team? And these are the things I want you to like really journal on when you're goal setting. I want you to dream big and believe that it's possible because literally you could sign someone tomorrow who comes in and changes your whole business. Like Ed Milet talks about one more day. And like, he was like, Daddy, are you going to drink again? Like his dad was a drunk and got sober. And he's like, I can't promise that I'll ever drink again, but I promise I won't do it tomorrow. And he just kept saying, one more day, one more day. So what if you just sent 3 more messages, one more day, and you showed up one more day, right? So if you can keep that mindset of one more day, yes, his Instagram is amazing. So that's your goal setting portion for tonight, is really just journaling and being like honed in on the person who you want to do this business with, who you want to maybe take to Punta Cana with you. Okay. And focus on that person. Now, compensation plan enhancements. Nothing is changing. Nothing needs like we don't have to retrain you. Like, this is the best part about it, is like nothing's really, really changing. Okay. It is very like simple to understand, or I felt like it was. So, let me share the screen so you guys can see this too. So let me move this out of the way too. Okay. New combo pricing. Okay. So you are not having to retrain yourself. You don't have to retrain your team. This is very simple to understand. And your small changes are going to make you more money, which is super exciting, right? Everyone wants more income. Everybody wants more money. And so this is giving you more money in your pocket while it is adding to so much good for the company. And it's so much easier to explain to your new people and your customers. So that's the best part of this is it simplified things. So simple and more money, like win-win, right? Okay. So the more you share, the more that you're going to earn. And that even means like your PV. Okay. So the more that you are sharing, whether you're adding product onto a triplex or you're selling a bigger combo pack. Okay. So you can call them welcome packs, but I'm just going to start calling them combos. Okay. Your wellness combo is what I've been calling them, like getting you on a wellness combo. So the old way with the building business bonus is you sold triplex, but then you would add on ease or you would add on X Factor Plus. You didn't make any more money, right? It didn't matter. You had to do a bigger welcome pack to make that $25. Okay. So it kind of was like, what's the point of adding on more product? Right. If you really had that mindset, it was kind of like, well, I'm not making any more money, so it's not that big of a deal. Right. Well, now not only are they seeing more health benefits, but you're making more money. So it's really a good fit. So to earn your building business bonus, your BBB, it has to be over 100 PV. Okay. So make sure you're paying attention that it is a combo that's 100 PV. Okay. You are making 20% off of the total PV that you sell on that initial order. Okay. So if it's 108 PV, you will times that by 20, and that is $21.60. Okay. So you're making more income on that weekly check. That's what comes every week is that BBB. Okay. They used to only be tied to welcome packs too. So if somebody signed up and wanted reset and just a bag of pink drink, you didn't get your BBB because they didn't get a welcome pack. Okay. So now you're selling a combo pack and you're getting, if it's over 100 PV, you're making your 20%. Does that make sense? Like, I can't see anybody's faces. So you all just tell me yes or no. Your earnings are simplified. Okay. So you don't have to focus on the welcome packs any longer. The best part about this too is the let me say that the sticker shock is gone. Okay. So that sticker shock of this month is this month and this month is this month. How many times have you all like gotten a friend signed up and they're like, you didn't tell me it was going to cost me like $140 this month. You didn't tell me that. And you're like, how many times did I explain that? I explained that like a million times, right? This eliminates that because their second month is actually going to be a little bit cheaper. Okay. So we will go through all of that too. Let me see if I can get this to share here. Oh my goodness, too many. There it goes. Okay. So when you look at your potential commissions, okay, it's 20%. And you are going to initially make that 20%, and then you're going to have a retention bonus that comes on top with their second and third months, okay, which is 5%, and it's 50 PV or higher, okay? So the more VIPs, okay, the more you're going to earn, but your true point growth does not come until you retain those people. Yes, you may get those people signed up, but we have to retain them. Okay. So you are selling triplex this month. And then if they're getting, I don't know, just a bag of pink drink the following month, you're still getting 5% of that PV. Okay. Does that make sense? So right now, the retention bonuses, Andrea, tell me, it's not 100%. It's like a monthly incentive right now, right? Andrea, the retention bonus is like an incentive right now, right? It's not like 100% like stuck.
Right. They're just testing it out to see how it's going to help retention and all of those things. But take advantage of it while they're testing it out and make them see that it is worth keeping. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes. Okay. So sorry, I'm trying to look at my notes and go through the PowerPoint with you guys. So if you guys have questions, just drop it in the chat as we go. So you are going to make more money. The 5% is the 3 months following. Okay. So even if you got somebody signed up in August and September, okay, you can still earn the 5% retention bonus this month. Okay. Not only are you earning the 5% retention bonus from July 1st, you're also earning the retention bonuses for leaders retreat credits. Okay. So you want those people still ordering as well. Okay. So not only are you getting your retention bonus, you're getting your leaders retreat credit bonus for retention. So it's like you need to really be focused on getting those people ordering. Okay. 50 PV and above. And it's total PV. So say their subscription went out yesterday, but then the holiday launched today and they ordered more product, you get 5% off the total PV in that they order in that month. Does that make sense? Okay. So it's total PV that they have for the month. It's not just one order. It's not just their subscription order or whatever. It's their total PV for the retention bonus. Okay. Moving right along here. Okay, so again, the pool, okay, so the money that goes into Plexus is called a pool, and Plexus takes half and then they give half to us. Okay, the half that they give to us is our regular our BBBs and our regular compensation plan. The enhancements are actually coming from the company's 50%. So the company's 50% pays the bills. It's the bonuses. It's the incentives. It's the leaders retreats, the Mexico trips. That's where that 50% comes from. Okay. So this enhancement is actually taking from their 50%, and this will increase the pool, and the pool is like all the money that gets split by all of us. And the jewels, have more pools, and this increases the pay point. The pay point is how you get paid off of your points every single month. So the pay point, the higher it is, the more money you make, right? So the goal is always a $3 or higher pay point. So this should increase your pay point. So not only are you going to be making more BBB, like weekly money, but you're going to be earning more on the month because of your pay point being higher and the pool being bigger. I hope that makes sense. And it's really something that I would not even stress if you're not completely wrapping your head around it, because if you just continue to share, you're going to continue to make money, right? So it's not worried about it. Okay. So don't worry about their part of the pie because they're giving us more of it, which is fantastic. Okay. So price differences. The old way, okay, was $125 before taxes. We know taxes is wonky because all the different states, etc. So you're looking at, with the Give 10, the old way with triplex was $125 basically. Then the sub came out and it was $137. And they're like, wait, you didn't tell me it was going to be almost $140, right? Well, now the new way is about $133 before taxes. And then the second month is $131. So they're actually saving money, which I think will be a better flip, because you can say this month's a little bit more expensive just because of your $9.95 membership. And the shipping cost is more on the initial order, and we'll get into that too. But welcome packs and combos are not all the same price. Okay. So now it's straight across the board. They're all the same price. And so that is nice in my opinion, because you don't have to worry about like, oh my gosh, I don't have a welcome pack that fits this customer's like health goals. Like, how do I make that welcome pack fit what she needs? Well, guess what? You go make a combo that's over 100 or 100 PV, and you get your building business bonus. You get your 20%. So this, honestly, I think is going to be like more simple to share, because you'll be able to create a combo and add on that's more fit for our customers. Okay. So I hope this is like making sense. The triplex plus 2 months. Okay. So they order the triplex, and then you have 2 months of retention bonuses, and it's a $13 pay increase. Okay. That's amazing that you're going to be, if you have a customer that signs up with a triplex and continues to order it for 2 more months, so 3 months, you're making $13 more. Okay. I think that's amazing. Okay. Any questions? No. Okay. So here's triplex and ease. You guys can read this. I'm not going to like go over it, all of you, but you can see price difference is so much better, right? Okay. It might be an $8 difference on the first month, but look, the second month is a $6 difference. So again, in my mind, it makes so much more sense for the first month to be more expensive than the second month. Okay. Because it was backwards before. And that really was the whole sticker shock situation, which was not good for us. Here is triplex and reset. They're not seeing much difference either, but again, you're making more money. Okay. Look at that. A $12 difference. Okay. So here is what I really want to focus on with this. Being super intentional about getting over 100 PV on initial orders. Here's the deal. I know that people just want pink drink. Sure, get them pink drink. Okay. Whatever you can do sometimes to get them on the products, I know, but initial order 100 PV and get it over 150 for your leaders retreat credits, $150. So this is something too that was pointed out to me that I think is super important. Leaders retreat credits, dollars. BBBs, PV. Okay. There's a difference. So you got to pay attention to this. Customers do not have a clue, right? So you have to pay attention. Leaders retreat credits is going off dollars, and your BBBs is your PV. Okay. So you want your BBB to be 100 PV. Okay. Then you want them to have $150 as much as possible, because then you will earn more leaders retreat credits. Okay. And then you make the 5% retention off their PV. Okay. So pay attention to the differences just in case. Okay. So, okay. So shipping, flat rate shipping is also the last thing that we need to look at. And I want to make sure that you're clear on too. Flat rate shipping, it's still 3 to 7 days. My subscription for one of our family members went out on the 28th, and it got here today. Super duper fast. Okay. So 3 to 7 days is what they're saying. Subscriptions are $6.99. So another benefit that you want them on subscription is the shipping is cheaper. So subscription, cheaper shipping, right? 100 PV on subscription, per credits, free product. Okay. So it's another benefit that you can talk about. One-time orders and the initial order is $8.99. So if like a LTO comes out, or they just realize that they need a bag of active, or it's a one-time order, $8.99. If it's a subscription, it's $6.99. So that's also lowering the second month price. That's where a lot of that is coming from, is that shipping cost. Okay. So I think I covered everything on the enhancements that I wanted to go over with you guys. Do you all have any questions? I also want to point out to you guys that if they share one with one friend, they get 250 perk credits. I really don't think that we're focusing on this enough. If they have 100 PV subscription and they share with a friend, guys, right there is a free product. That's 350 credits and they get a free product every single month. Yo, friend, you share with a friend and you order your 100 PV and you're getting a free product and you're making $21. That's huge, guys. Why are we not sharing that more? I really had that thought like 2 nights ago when I had like 900 and some perks. And I was like, yes, balance. Yes, please. Like, let me just fill up my cart. Okay. So like, this is such a good way to not have people, guys, not everybody wants this business. Not everybody wants to go jewel status. Okay. But people do want to make a couple extra dollars, and people do want a free product. Okay. So add one friend, $20 plus a free product. That's a big deal. That's a really big deal. Okay. So leverage things in your strategy to make it like beneficial for everybody. Okay. So I have just kind of like wiped the whole welcome pack verbiage from my brain. It's kind of like, okay, like whoop, aliens came and got it. And now we have wellness combos. So instead of like a welcome pack, you have a wellness combo. And the website, like everything is the same. You can stack and add and do all the things that you need to do, and you'll make more money. And then you keep them on 50 PV or higher for month 2 and month 3, and you make 5% off that PV. So more money for the pool, more money for the company, legacy built business, right? That's another thing. Just more enhancements to make this even better. Okay. So many companies. Go ahead. No, go for it.
Do we still get points, like if they're under 50 PV, and we still get the
Right.
get
You'll still get your points, like your pay points,
okay.
like however it was before. None of that is
Yeah.
changing. No pay point
Okay.
is changing. It's just the whole like initial.
Oh, it's the initial. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. I
Yeah.
had a
You're
brain
thinking
moment
that,
there.
yeah,
Never mind. I
the
understand now.
retention, the
Yeah.
retention bonus, you will get
It's
5%
the first 3 months. Yeah.
as long as it's over 50 PV. Yes.
Okay. Gotcha. Sorry about that. It just
No, you're good. I know. Well, it took like Andrea and I like a couple conversations to make sure I was like, wait a second. Are you sure? Is this really how it's going? So, Blake does an awesome job too on the Plexus Go. It's like a 12 or 15-minute video. If you're really not clear, he goes back through everything that I just went over. So it's always there too. And because I know sometimes hearing it from someone else, it just makes more sense. But I think that was all I had. Andrea, do you have anything to add?
Yes. Do not forget about our fall Fit for Fall challenge that is starting on Monday, October 9th. Be sure that you are still inviting to that. I would be reaching out to all of your inactives and just inviting them to do it with you. a buddy is not a must like it was in our previous challenge, but I put that in there because why not get someone to do this with you, right? So make sure that's what most of my reach outs this week are probably all going to be for the Fit for Fall challenge. I really want to get as many people in there and signed up, and then help them get a friend. And you guys can literally use that leverage, what Brianna said, with helping them get a friend. You get a friend, you earn, whatever, $35 and you get a free product. Okay. And so I would just really be pushing that. That is my focus for this month. I mean, this week. And I think that's what all of our focuses should be, is just really getting people into the Fit for Fall challenge, your inactives, your follow-ups, your new reach outs. Make sure you're posting about it too. There's a whole entire thread of stuff in High Vibe. And so make sure that you are posting about it in your stories and all of those things too. That is all. Thank you, Brandon. This was super informative, very easy to understand. And I'm just so excited we get to make more money and we don't have to stress about finding that welcome pack and stressing about crap. This is not in the welcome pack, So super excited about that.
So excited. All right, guys. We will see you next week.
Love you guys. Happy October. Bye.